Anybody who's ever metal detecting has always been asked, what the heck you find? What do you do that for? Okay, today I'm gonna let you in and see some of the stuff I find. But just keep that between you and me, okay? I don't want anybody to hear about it. So, this is briefly what we're gonna talk about today. There's a lot of crap and a lot of good stuff. And some stuff, whoop, what's happening there? It's covered. Well, I just want to keep your attention, for up to the end at least. So, what we'll do today, we'll go by category and slowly, show you what kind of all the crap and the good stuff I find while metal detecting. Let's start, I don't know, with the bunks on the back there. So let's move around there and see what the heck is all that. So you got a bunch of rings here that are not gold, even if they look good sometimes. Look, this thing doesn't that look like a nice gold ring? Until you look at the corners and very fast it's not good. But there are some very nice, some very intriguing ones, and some quite old too. This thing is probably, it's a signet ring made to look and probably plated the gold, but we call them nitro because when you find them, say, oh no, pretty fast, especially when they get out of the water. They're very crowded and you almost know instantly. But sometimes you get surprised because gold can't tarnish like this thing. That's surely from the 40s and 50s. Big signet ring, but unfortunately not everybody could afford big and expensive rings. And like this signet ring made brass, copper, I don't know. But there's a lot of those. I could spend hours just going through them and show you. But there are modern ones and there are older ones. A lot of them. So I just keep them in the box. I used to throw them away, but now, I say, let's keep everything and start. Those are the pendants. Oh, one beach I found. Somebody got rid of a bunch of the 1970s. I had quite a bunch of those. I don't know where they are now. Oh, this thing. Imagine popping that out of the water. Shiny, gold looking. This was a heart stopper for sure. I don't know why I put it there. I should have put it somewhere closer. Yet, and then it's very trendy. It's the Nebula or something with the Versace. So, yeah, that thing pop, and when I saw that, it took a few seconds before the pump started working again. So what else? We got earrings there. Oh, yeah, earring. Why is that in the box? That doesn't belong there anyway. Anyway, most of the earrings, when you find stuff with the screw on the back there, that's pretty old. You get stuff from the early century, and but I must say I probably tossed them in the garbage. A lot of them went in the garbage. I only started, keeping them in the last year or so. There was just too many scrap at the end of the day. I tossed them away. Let's go fast there because it's gonna take forever. What do we have here? Okay, we got, of course, these are not fine with a metal detector. I just started recently collecting them because, hey, maybe there's a really a collector item in there, I doubt so, but I just kept them here. The dinkies I just thrown away a lot, except when they look like, vintage. But this one needs kind of a good restoration. This one, it's homemade restoration. Yeah, I discovered that I had one too many hobbies and I gave it up. What is that? Like a Volkswagen by Leslie. Okay, it's a Leslie Volkswagen. Missing a tire there. This, needs a lot of work too. No, there's not a lot there. I found a few stashed around, but yeah, there's a lot missing. Sorry. Those, what is that? Stones? Oh yeah. Something's like this one. Yeah, you're rich boy. There's a lot of them. I just like the glitter and stuff. I keep them, Okay, that's more or less relevant to metal detecting, but when you find those, you like that. It's fun. What else we have here? Once again, those usually end up in the trash, but for some reason I kept a few there. There's old watch from the 70s or 60s, but usually they're very corroded and there's not much to do with those. I found one made of 14K. Now this one is plated, but I found one a couple of years ago, 2 years ago I guess, made of 14K. So yeah, that was interesting. And of course it's not in this stash. What is that? Bracelet? Oh man, there were a big hit in the 40s and 50s. Everybody had a ID bracelet or something. We find a lot of those. But most of them are made of trash, and sometimes they're, when you find them, you're not sure. Somebody even went to the trouble of, will it show? It's made of brass, but somebody, Jacqueline. Hey, Jacqueline. Oh, come on, focus. Jacqueline, I have your bracelet here. Yeah, focus is chasing a lot. So, it's small crap, but many of them. This one again. Who is it? Fiona. Oh, Shrek. I got your wife's bracelet here. Anyway, once again, most of them end up in the trash. It's only recently that I kept them. Oh man, we find those like that. They were probably very nice once they were plated, but when they go in the water, they react with the water, I guess, and forget it. The finish is gone. So yeah, find a lot. And like I said, usually I throw them in the trash, but I started, maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago, just say, keep them, and I had a big box, and one night, winter night, I didn't know what to do. I just went through them and sorted them. Hair clips, once again, most of the hair clips goes in the trash, but I did find a few, and I kept those. A little small hand there. Those are modern, but there are some very old ones. But these, yeah, I'd say 40s, 50s, maybe before, I don't know, I'm not an expert on that. So, once again, I had way more, but it's only recently I just decided to keep them, sorry. What do we have here? Keys. Look at a project once, because those were always ending up in the garbage. It was almost automatic, the garbage. And then Luke says, hey, I might try to weld them together and make something. So I just started to keep them. But, no. Anyway, look, if you want to do your project again, give me a call. Therefore, they're yours. Bunch of chains. Yeah, we like finding chains, but those are, this doesn't belong there. When there's a metal there, it should go in the religious pile. So let's take this one away. Fast. Badges, military badges. We find a few there. Those are mostly recent. I don't know. Not big interesting, but hey, I'm teasing you, okay? The good stuff is coming. Stick around. Last bucket are those. Those I regret. Oh, there's a key. Those I regret not keeping because I don't know. We find a lot, and I mean a lot of buckles. You know, it was swimwear in the 40s and 50s, and I don't know when before. Swimwear always had metalwear with the belt in there, and they were not using plastic. They were actually using. Come on, focus. They were using brass. I don't know how many I found like that region. Oh look, this guy is aquaplaning. Very trendy, huh? So, once again, I didn't keep those at the time. Only lately I decided to say, hey, let's give it a shot and keep them. Maybe somebody one day will want to... Maybe somebody one day will want to recreate and stuff, and you'll need samples, but... wait, look at when I say I'm not lying when I say this. This was probably a very well-known brand. Okay, what else? Knife. I got a bunch of few knives. We're not in US, so we're not finding a lot. But when they're corroded, they just end up in the garbage. Toy guns. They're usually so corroded they're gone. A few lighters. Oh, that's not mine. That's one a friend just gave me. I just couldn't decide to. Door stopper. Nice. Brass door stopper. I could even repair that and use that again and give it second life. Keys. Oh, I got better ones, but I don't know. You know, skeleton keys are very fun to find. This. La vita bella. La vie è bella. That's probably from printing plate or something, but very catchy, so I kept it. It's all lead, but I don't know. Newspaper, print, publicity, I don't know. So, like I say, different stuff that maybe belong. And again, I say, I only recently started to keep those. Most of them just ended up in the trash. But now that I'm getting older or something, I say old stuff might be good. I should have kept it. So stick around. We'll move to other stuff.